Give me a minute and let me come and start. Oh, sorry, I'm back. How is everyone doing? I'm going to make a very short live today. Yeah, I'm going to make this live as short as possible. So, give me a minute. I'm going to cut. I will not sew. Then I will come back later for the sewing part. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, we are going to begin. Let's see. How is everyone doing, first of all? Are you fine? How is life? How is life? How is life treating you? So I'm going to be brief as possible, like I told you. Give me a minute, then we start. Sorry for the late starting. Please like the live, comment. Yes, share the live. I'm checking my network and all that. Then we shall begin. I'm not going to waste much of your time. I'll do the pattern drafting. And then, yeah. All right. So here I am. So we shall not take much of your time. Let's begin with pattern drafting. I'm going to draft the front and the back. Please like the live, comment, share. Okay. All right. Comment and share. Like the live. Yeah. So I told you this live is going to be very, very brief. Very, very, very brief. I'll just do the pattern cutting and I'll do the other parts later. So how is everyone? Good evening, good afternoon, from wherever you're watching from. From wherever you're watching from, how are you? Okay. How is life? All right. So we are going to begin with pattern drafting. We are going to make a tube top first. So we shall begin with pattern drafting. This is my starting point, which is the shoulder line. So I'm going to measure my bust point. I'm going to measure my under bust point, my waist point. Then how long I will want my top to be. I think 30 is enough. Let me check where 30 stops on me. Give me a minute. Okay, 30 is enough. So I'll use this as the length. Okay. So I'm going to mark the same on this side. I'll go 10, 13, 16, 30 will be our length. And now we are going to make these lines as this. Please like the live. Yeah. So we are going to take our neckline. I'll take mine as 3 by 3. I'll not use it, but I'll take it. Okay. So I'm going to come on my shoulder line and measure my shoulder, divide by 2, which is 7.5 for my case. Okay. Then I'll come down by 1 inch and make what we call a shoulder slope. So I'll come on this line, which is our bust line, and also measure 7.5. And on that point, I'll come up by 2 inches. And after coming up by 2 inches, I'll make another line So this is our chest line. Let's label. This is chest line. This is bust line. This is under bust. This is waist line. This is full length. Okay. So now we are going to connect this to here. So I'll connect like this. All right. So I'm going to divide this line by 2. I'll just do like this and get that point. After getting that point, I'm going to come in by 0.5. So after coming in by 0.5, I'm going to measure my bust measurement, divide by 4. My bust divide by 4 is 9.5 plus 1 inch, which is sewing allowance, which makes it 10.5. I'll take that measurement also on the chest line. So I'm going to connect this point to this point to this point. Okay. So I'll just do this, place this here and connect these 3 points. All right. So we have our front armhole, and this is our neckline. You might decide to put it, you might decide to leave it. Okay. So I'll put it, but it's not as necessary. All right. So we are going to get our nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple measurement is 7 divided by 2, which is 3.5. Okay. So my nipple to nipple is 3.5. Divided by 2 is 3.5. So I'll mark 3.5 up to the waistline only. We don't include this down part. So I'll make right. I'll connect that line. So I'm going to make a dot. Okay. So before I make that dot, I'm going to come here on this line and divide this line by 2. So after dividing the line by 2, now let me just leave it for now. So first let's put in our dot. Who is calling again? My God, give me a minute. Sorry for that. So we stopped here. We are going to put in our dot. Okay. I'm going to put a dot of 2 inches altogether, but I'll use 0.75 on each side. I'm going to use 0.75 on one side and 1.25 on one side. Sorry for that. So I'm using 2 inches altogether. So 0.75 towards the center front and the 1.25 on this side. So I'll mark 2 inches, and here as well I'll mark 2 inches. So I'll connect this and I'll connect this as well. So my total dart is 2 inches. So I'm going to come on my bust line and go down by 1 inch. Okay, so I'm going to connect to here down. So I'm going to connect here like this and connect this like this. So I'm going to determine where I want my top to stop. This is going to be a tube top. It's going to be open on the upper part. Okay, so I want to measure where I want my bust, my chest line to stop. I want, what is it called? I want to know where it should stop. So I'm going to measure which part I want to reveal and which not to reveal. So I'm going to come down by I think 6 inches. Yeah, I think 6 inches is okay. You can make 7. Okay, let's use 7. Yeah, one inch above the bust line, 1 inch above the chest line. Won't it be so revealing? I'm just asking myself. Okay, let's use this. Let's use 6. So I'll create a line here. I'm going to measure 6. So let me use a lighter color to indicate this. In a minute I check. So this is where I want my neckline. So this is going to be my neckline. Okay, I decided to use another color. This is going to be my neckline, front neckline. So I want something like a sweetheart effect. So I'm going to come down here by 2 inches. I'm going to come down here by 2 inches and make a sweetheart effect. Okay, so all right. So I'm going to make a sweetheart effect like this, and to avoid gapping on this line here, I'm going to make a line coming from here up to here. Or we can as well make a line from here connecting here, and we use that line to guide us when making the what? To contour on our neckline. So I'll just make a straight line, okay? I'm going to make a straight line here like this. And on this, is it straight even? It's not straight. So I'm going to make a line like this. Sorry, this is not here. So I'm going to take off 1 inch from my this. I'm going to take off 1 inch. 1 inch, I'll use this line. 1 inch, I'm going to take 0.5. You can make it even 1.5 inches and take off 0.75 on one side, 0.75 on one side and 0.75 on the other side. So after that, I'll draw this back to here. Okay, so this is our neckline. Now our new neckline, this one. So another thing we are going to do, we are going to put in our bust dart, but before we do that, we are going to measure our bust already divided by 4. We did it. We are going to measure now our waist measurement. My waist measurement divided by 4 is 8.5. Waist divided by 4, mine is 8.5. Remember, we added 2 inches here. I'm going to add them. And we are going to add another 1 inch for sewing allowance. So after that, I'm going to connect these points like this. Okay, so after connecting, I'm going to come on my bust measurement and take off 1.5. That 1.5 is the bust dart. So I'm making a bust dart of 1.5 inches. So this is a dart. Okay, this is a dart as well, and this is a dart as well. So what else is remaining that I need to adjust? Let me see. I need to come here and take my hip measurement. My hip measurement divided by 4. My hip measurement divided by 4 is 11.25 inches plus sewing allowance, which makes it 12.25. Okay, so I'll join this to down here. Okay, another thing I want, most of the dresses they make, they are half dresses. Okay, but I don't feel like putting on a half dress. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a strap on this dress. Okay, I'm going to use a strap on this dress, and I'm going to take my strap from this point. Then I'll measure how I want my strap to be. So I'll make my strap like how many inches? How many inches? You tell me, Banagi. You can make to 1.5. You can take the whole of this. So what do we do? Or better, let me just connect. I'll not struggle. Okay, say I refuse to struggle. So I'm going to join this to this, and I'll use this as my strap. You see this part is going to be a strap. I'll mark it strap. All right. And another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come here and come down by something like 0.5 inches on this line and connect again. Okay. So I'm going to cut the strap differently and every other part. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, for this part, I'll use it for the front and the back. This will work both for the front and the back. And it's going to be a gathered part. These are going to be gathers. So I'll put it aside. And then I'm going to come and cut this side. Remember, we need a sewing allowance of 0.5. So for this part, I'll cut here like this. All right, so I'm going to connect this back here. That's why I did not cut it straight. So I'll just bring this and connect it back. Then after that, I'll cut off the excess. All right, so this is our side front. And we are going to use, we are going to cut the strap differently. So this is our strap. And now I'm going to, I forgot something. I was supposed to fold this in. Yay! I was supposed to fold this in when this is still on and retake this line. Oh my God. But either way, I'll still do it. Before you leave this open, before you split this open, you have to make it, fold in this dart, fold in this dart like this, and when you fold in the dart, you reconnect this line as well as I did for the bust dart. So when I reconnect this line, I forgot this. So you must make sure that this point aligns, and then you reconnect this line. After reconnecting it, you're going to take this line again. Going to take this line again. Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to reshape this line so that it can coordinate when we are making our dress. So when we are cutting this line, I'm now taking the blue line. Okay. And then as well on this line, I'm going to join this back here. I forgot that. I really forgot. Sorry. So I'm going to reconnect this back here. And after reconnecting, now my strap is going to begin from the blue. Okay, so this is my new strap. All right, so it will sit better than if it was like before. So now I'm going to cut the remaining part. All right, so this is our front pattern. Okay, this is our front pattern. It is supposed to be like this, then it closes here like this, and this strap is supposed to sit here. It stops on the waist exactly. So, and this is part of the front part, but this we shall use both for the front and for the back. Now I'm going to make the back of our dress. Okay, so for the back, I'm going to first take away 2 inches. Those 2 inches are for zipper allowance. Some use something like a corset, but I'll use a zipper. Okay, so I'm going to make a starting point as well. All I need from this is just 16 inches. 16 inches from shoulder to waist. That's all I need. So I'm going to come and measure 10 inches. That's bust measurement. 13 under bust, 18, 16 rather, waist measurement. And for this line as well, I'm going to measure 10, 13, 16. So this is our bust line, waist, under bust line, waistline, and this is our shoulder line. So we might not struggle putting in the neckline and all that, but let's just do it. Okay, let's just do it. Putting in the neckline, I'll use 3 by 3, though I'm not going to use it, but I'm just putting it in to give you a clear picture. Remember, we use 7.5 shoulder, divide by 2, come down by 1 inch. We make a shoulder slope here. After that, you are going to measure again 7.5 here. That is shoulder divided by 2. We come up by 2 inches. We make a chest line. This is chest line. So we connect our chest line to the shoulder slope. And then after that, you are going to come in and divide this line by 2. We are making now our back armhole. So we are going to get our bust measurement, divide by 4 plus 1 inch, which is 9.5 plus 1 inch, 10.5. We are going to use the same on this line, 10.5. Then we shall come on our waist and get our waist. Okay, we are going to come on our get our nipple to nipple measurement, divide it by 2 on all the lines. Okay, so to make this line, after that we are going to get our back dart. It is going to be 1 inch. Back dart 1 inch, divide by 2, 0.5 on each side. So for the back dart, we are going to connect it up to this point, and also here up to this point. So now we are going to take our waist measurement. Waist measurement divided by 4, 8.5 plus 1 inch, this one 9.5 plus 1 inch sewing allowance, 10.5. So this comes almost in a straight line. Okay, now another thing, we said our measurement. So I'll just get this, place it. This is the chest line. I'm going to place the chest line here. Okay, this we came down by 0.5 inch. This is the point. Okay, so and now on our chest line, it's going to begin here. Okay, so to have it equal, we can begin from here, or we can begin from here. So for the chest line, you can, for the back, you can begin it anywhere, but I'll begin it here. Okay, I want it to be equal from the front and to the back. All right, so whichever point you choose, you can begin it from here, you can begin it from here, you can begin it exactly on the bust line, but it's better to begin it from this point. Okay, so we are going to put in our armhole. So for the back armhole, we just do this. Wait, we have to connect to this point. Remember, we came down by 0.5. So this is our back armhole. Now you can take your work up to here. Okay, You can take it up to here. You can come up on this point. You can come up from this point and take it to where you want it, or you can come on this point. Wherever you wish to start it from, it's okay. Okay, so I'm going to take, let me take how many inches in the back. I'll take my bust line, 9. Okay, let me take my bust line, my +1 inch. I'm going to take the back neckline from here to here. So this is my back neckline. Back, I said you can as well begin your back neckline from here. If you want, you can take your back neckline from this point. The choice is yours and how you want to reveal your back. Though most traditional dresses, they cover the back a little bit. So you can take it from here. Okay? So you can use this line. You can use this line. Okay? Whatever you want to use, it's okay. But I'm going to use the upper line. So I just bring this, place it on, and make sure that it is in alignment. Okay? Though we are not going to sew this part, I just want it to be in alignment. Okay? So this is it. The front part will be a bit up because there is a breast to cover, but for the back part, it will be a little bit down. So I'm going to contour on my back. So I'll come and take this line straight and then take 1 inch from the back. And some just take this from here down to up. It's your choice, okay? So whatever you choose, if you choose to cut the upper line or the down line, it's your choice. Again, I say it's your choice. Wait, I forgot something. We are putting in our zipper allowance. So for the zipper allowance, I'm taking 1 inch. 1 inch here. And I'm taking 0.5 on this line. You know our backs are not straight, okay? So you can as well take 1 inch. Take 1 inch here and not take anything at all here. You can also do like this, but add the 0.5 this side. It also works. So don't get confused, please. If you add the 0.5 on this side, you don't add it on this side, okay? You measure it from this side. If you add the 0.5 here, you don't add it here. I hope I'm understood. I'm not repeating the same mistake. Remember what I did in the beginning. So what we are going to do, Let me first cut off this. So here what we do, I bring this line and close. I bring this and close here. So when I close here, you see it's no longer uniform. Okay? It's not uniform anymore. What we do, we are going to get a ruler and connect this back. All right. So now we are using this. We are not cutting the upper line. So after closing this, we are just cutting like this. Okay. And then we are going to cut out and then we shall cut out as well. Let me give you something, a tip on this as well. On this, you can come up by 0.5 inches. On the waistline, you can come up by 0.5 inches. Can come up by 0.5 inches on the waistline and shape your waist here like this. So this is our back. This is the center back. This is the side back. So we now have all the pieces we need to make our dress. And I told you this part, this one, will work both for the front and for the back. Okay? It will work for both. Hey, I forgot the straps. I forgot the straps. What is this? Huh? After scrunching everything. What was this again? Hey, my goodness, what am I on? This was our piece like this. Oh my God, how did I forget? So I'm just going to bring this. So I'm going to take, I'm going to take this line, divide by 2. This line divide by 2. I cut everything wrong. What do I do? What do I do? I was supposed to cut the back strap, but I didn't. So I'm supposed to cut it from here. What a mess. 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 Now I'm just guessing. Can you imagine? I'm supposed to divide this line by 2. Okay. Messed up big time. This top is supposed to be strapless, but I don't like showing my body up. Most times I don't like. So I'm just making it. There was a missing part here. So I'm just aligning it so I can get it right. Can get how the strap was. Okay. So I'm just connecting. Okay. This is how it was. I hope it comes out well. So we add some sewing allowance of 0.5 inches. Sorry about that. So this is the strap for the back. Strap. So we have the front strap and the back strap. And we have the back pattern. So the strap of the back pattern is this. It is supposed to, okay, it fits well. This is not supposed to have a strap. So if you're making your own and you're okay with not having a strap, it's okay. Make it without one. Okay? This dress is not supposed to have a strap, but I'm not comfortable with strapless dresses or dresses without any strap. I'm not. Everyone is different. So if you like it without, then good for you. And if you like me, you cannot do without. You can't do an open top that is completely open. And welcome to the new world. So that is what we have back and front. And then this is the down piece. Then I'll come back and do the skirt part. I'm going to go off live now. I'm going to come back later. Maybe at, right now it's 4. At maybe 9. I don't know. 9, 10 like this. So thank you for watching, everyone. I love you so much. From the bottom of my heart, please like, subscribe, comment, share. Okay, so I'm going to come back. I'm going to leave everything here like this. I'm going to come back for the cutting and sewing. We must finish this dress today itself. Today itself. So you have to subscribe, hit the notification bell. When I come live, you'll be notified. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.